Camper drew it up off the opening draw. He said, let's give it a try, and it couldn't have worked out any better. He snapped it back, and Phil made an unbelievable saucer pass to, through 3 of their guys and probably 2 of our guys, and you're in alone, you got to score. So.
Were you surprised that it worked?
Not really. Well, it only works if you win it back clean. If you win it back clean, everyone's usually a little amped up at the start of the game, so sometimes your brain can get lost a little bit, and hopefully that's what we're trying to do anyways, catch them maybe sleeping at start.
Right. Fastest goal you ever had?
By far. Yeah.
What would be the next one before that?
Oh, minutes. Okay. I'm sure over 5 minutes. I haven't scored that quick ever, so pretty cool.
Did it give you guys a lift?
Yeah. Obviously you score first shift, kind of takes the pressure off, I think, the rest of the bench, and excites guys to follow suit with their shift, and kind of take a deep breath and settle into the game, and hopefully continue to keep getting more.
What do you suppose it was that they had working early in the third period that allowed them to get back?
I don't think we were that great all game. I think we had a 1-0, 2-0 lead, but aside from a couple shifts, I don't think we were as great as we can be, and kind of caught up to us. I think we gave up 2-on-1s. Power play doesn't generate anything, and then penalty kill, we give up the 4-on-3. It's a tough one to stop, and then obviously we really needed that one when we were down 3-2. Came up short, so I think we kind of got what we deserved tonight.
How much do you think just kind of untimely penalties prevented you guys from building?
Yeah, you can point fingers at the refs, but he's calling it both ways. It's consistency through this league. It's like that every night, so we got to be smarter. We can't take a penalty 200 feet away from the puck, and we'll kill off penalties when you're battling hard and you're working hard. You hit a guy too hard or something, but it's the ones that are away from the puck that hurt.
Chris, what would you say is a problem with the power play?
I wish I had an answer for you. We're 14, 15 games in now. I think we've tried different looks. I think for the past 6, 7 games, I think we've looked well in the zone. We've passed it around well, and when we have shot, we've gotten it back. I think a couple of games we didn't, get a bounce that we needed to go in. Tonight, I think it was the second power play. It goes Phil, the pumple to me, and instead of shooting a one-timer, it's a great scoring chance. I try to pass through the seam again to Camper, and that's just, it adds up every game. Those 5 guys on the ice have had success at this level on the power play, and to not have success, or this much of non-success, it continues to add up each game. It continues to weigh on all of us, and maybe a grip and a stick a little too tight, but I think when you get pucks in the net, good things are going to happen. So I think we need to find ways to continue to do that.
What's the biggest issue for you so far? Transitioning, what do you find is the biggest challenge?
Just all defensive plays. It's really it's a really defensive league.
Yeah, and going forward, this game obviously didn't turn out how anybody anticipated, and you got a couple penalties. And would you say those were untimely penalties, maybe costly?
Yeah, the first one was definitely pretty tough, but the second one, it was a match penalty, was even, so I was kind of just get on the guy's skin, do what I'm told to, kind of, pretty much.
And where do you see yourself fitting into this team going forward? What are you working on to really make yourself an asset?
Right now I'm just working on being simple. Mm-hmm. We got guys top 6 ready, so I'm just working on little things, just defensive zone, and just being simple.
Well, I thought it was a good first shift, first face-off. Then after that, it was downhill. I didn't like our game from the get-go, and that being said, we were up 2-0 at a certain point, and our power play was non-existent. Our penalty kill was terrible, and I thought we had way too many passengers tonight. I don't know how many block shots we had. I don't know how many checks we finished. And credit to them, they worked hard, but I don't think we worked hard enough either.
Was it, Casey, you're coming off a win on Wednesday, and you have improved lately. I guess this is part of the up and downs that come with the season.
Yeah. We played pretty well the last little bit, but then we just came here today and we laid an egg.
Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about Ivar. He had been playing very well.
Yeah, well, no, Patty, I'm sure he'd want probably 2 of those back tonight. But You know, that being said, we didn't really help him out all that much in terms of blocking shots and paying the price to help him out. But he's been fine for us.
Tell me a little bit about addressing the power play. What are you trying to do?
Well, we've got some of the most talented players on this team, and you know, it doesn't matter what we do, whatever breakout, what setup we use. If they can't execute and they want to point fingers at each other, then we're not going to have success. We got to buy in. We have to, I think, keep things a little more simple. And bottom line is execute. Well, we've tried different parts. We've tried different pieces. We've gone 5 forwards. We've gone 2D. We've gone 1D. Doesn't seem to be working. So we'll keep hammering home. We'll keep putting guys in what we think are the best positions, and we'll see what happens.
On the flip side, how tough is it to overcome some of those penalties, especially?
Well, I thought early we weren't moving our feet, and that resulted in us taking, you know, stick penalties. And then, you know, at the end of the day, our PK didn't bail us out. So then in the third period, again, we didn't hunker down, didn't dig our heels, and didn't do the job.
So part of, you feel like that first power play unit needs to kind of shoot first, maybe a little more?
Well, it's too much passing. It's got to be. You're not going to score a goal when you're just passing the puck around the perimeter. You know, we've got the guy with Matt Ford who has made a pretty good living sitting at the net front, tipping pucks, and we didn't get one single shot through.